Have you ever asked yourself, what if I don't change anything about my life today? Where will I be in the next year or 2 years from now? The truth is, time is not waiting for you. The clock is moving, whether you are ready or not. Every day that passes is a day you will never get back. And before you realize it, 2026 will arrive. The question is, when that year comes, will you be proud of the person you've become, or will you regret the chances you never took? This is not just another year ahead. These next months are the opportunity to completely rewrite your life story, to transform your habits, your mindset, your future. But here's the reality. Most people won't do it. They will let comfort control them. They will allow distractions to eat their time. And when 2026 comes, they will be the same person they are today, only older and filled with more regret. But you don't have to live like that. You are not stuck where you are. You are not limited by your past. You are not defined by the mistakes you've made. You have the power right now to make decisions that will completely change who you are and where you end up. That power is in your hands, but only if you choose to use it. So ask yourself again, are you willing to wait until 2026 to wish you had started? Or will you start now and use every single day as a step toward becoming the strongest, smartest, most unstoppable version of yourself? Here's why this matters. Psychology shows us that the human brain remembers regret far more than failure. When you fail, you learn. When you regret, you suffer. Regret lingers in the mind like a shadow that follows you everywhere. And if you do nothing today, regret will be waiting for you in 2026. But if you act now, even if you stumble, you will grow. You will rise, and you will thank yourself for not waiting. Let me promise you something. If you stay with me until the end of this video, you will not just hear 10 things to do before 2026. You will gain a clear roadmap to become the person you always wanted to be. Think of it as a reward for your future self. By watching this until the very last word, you'll have the exact tools to shift your life forever. But it all starts with this moment, the beginning, the decision to wake up and say, enough is enough. I will not waste any more time. I will not sit back and let the years slip through my hands. I will rise now, not tomorrow, not someday, today. Remember this, every single change begins with awareness. You cannot fix what you refuse to face. If you keep telling yourself, I'll do it later, you're lying to yourself. Later never comes. There is only now. There is only today. And today is powerful enough to create a new you by 2026. Think about how many people let their dreams die because they underestimate time. They believe they have endless years to get better, to get stronger, to chase what they want. But life doesn't give endless chances. Life rewards those who take action, not those who keep waiting. And here's the truth. You don't need the perfect plan. You don't need the perfect timing. You just need to start. The smallest step, the tiniest action, will put you ahead of the millions of people who are still waiting for someday. Ask yourself, what's stopping you? Fear? Doubt? Laziness? None of these have more power than you unless you allow them to. You are stronger than fear. You are greater than doubt. And you have more potential than laziness can ever steal from you. But you have to claim. You have to take ownership of your life and say, no more excuses. No more waiting. I will create my future now. Because here's the reality. 2026 is coming whether you prepare for it or not. The question is, will it come as a reward or will it come as a punishment? Will it reveal your growth or will it reveal your excuses? That choice belongs to you. So let this be the moment. Let this be the turning point. Promise yourself that you will stay with me until the end of this journey, because by the time you finish, you will carry 10 life-changing truths that can shape every area of your future. These are not just tips, they are life principles. They are tools to rebuild your mindset, your habits, your destiny. But before we dive into them, hold on to this one thought. You are not powerless. You are not late. You are right on time. As long as you decide right now to act, the countdown has already started. 2026 is not far away. The question is simple. When it arrives, will you look in the mirror and see the same person, or will you see someone unrecognizable, stronger, wiser, unstoppable? That answer depends on what you do. The power of time is the most valuable resource you will ever have. Yet it is also the one people waste the most. You can lose money and earn it back. You can lose strength and rebuild it. But when time slips away, it never returns. Every second that passes is a second gone forever. So that is why those who respect time master life. Think about it. A year may feel long, but look back at the last 12 months. Didn't they pass faster than you imagined? And if the last year moved that quickly, how fast will the next year fly by? Before you know it, 2026 will arrive, and it will not ask for permission. It will not slow down to wait for you. It will simply appear, and you will be forced to face the results of the choices you made along the way. The human brain is wired to underestimate time. Psychologists call this the planning fallacy. We believe we have more hours, more days, more years than we actually do. That is why people delay their goals, push aside their dreams, and live as if tomorrow is guaranteed, but tomorrow is not guaranteed. The only guarantee you have is this moment, right here, right now. When you begin to see time as your greatest ally, everything changes. Every morning becomes an opportunity, every hour becomes an investment, and every day becomes a step closer to who you want to be. But if you treat time carelessly, if you allow it to slip through your fingers, you will one day realize you traded your future for comfort. Imagine yourself in 2026. Picture standing in that year and looking back at today. What story do you want to tell yourself? That you wasted precious time or that you used it wisely? The answer depends on what you do with the hours in front of you. The power of time is not in how much of it you have, but in how you use it. Those who understand this truth rise above the ordinary. They do not live as prisoners of the clock, but they live as masters of their destiny. And that is exactly what you must become. Clarity of vision. If time is the most valuable resource, then vision is the map that guides it. Without vision, time is wasted. You can work hard, you can stay busy, but if you don't know where you're going, all that effort leads nowhere. Many people drift through life this way, living on autopilot, chasing distractions, and wondering why they feel empty. Clarity of vision means asking yourself the deepest questions. What do I truly want? Who do I want to become? Where do I want to be by 2026? These questions may feel uncomfortable, but they are necessary. Because when you don't decide your direction, the world will decide it for you. And the world will always push you toward mediocrity, not greatness. Psychology proves that the human brain craves purpose. When you have a clear vision, your mind automatically begins to align with it. You notice opportunities you once ignored. You gain energy that you never thought you had. And most importantly, you develop resilience. Obstacles don't break people who have vision because they know where they are going. Think about an archer. Without a target, the arrow is useless. It may fly, but it will land anywhere, achieving nothing. Life is the same. Your days are arrows. Your energy is the bow. But without a vision, all your effort scatters. With a vision, every action has meaning. Every step has direction. Clarity does not mean you know every detail of the journey. It simply means you know the destination. The how will reveal itself along the way. The why is what keeps you moving. And that the why must be strong enough to wake you up in the morning and carry you through the hardest days. So take this moment to be brutally honest with yourself. Do not think about what others expect. Do not think about what is safe. Do not think about what. Ask what sets your soul on fire, what gives you meaning, what future would make you proud when 2026 arrives. Once you see it clearly, protect that vision with everything you have because it will become the anchor that shapes your destiny. Health as foundation, a clear vision gives you direction, but you cannot walk that path without strength. Your body is the vehicle that carries you toward your future, and without health, even the greatest dreams collapse. Too often, people chase success while ignoring the very foundation that makes success possible, their physical and mental well-being. Think about it. What good is wealth if sickness takes it away? What good is opportunity if you don't have the energy to use? Health is not just about avoiding disease. It is about building the power to live fully, to work with focus, to create with energy, and to enjoy the rewards of your effort. Psychology shows us that body and mind are deeply connected. When your body is neglected, your thoughts grow weaker, your discipline fades, and your emotions spiral. But when you care for your body, you sharpen your mind. Exercise is not just training muscles, it is training discipline. Nutrition is not just feeding your stomach, it is fueling your potential. Rest is not just sleep, it is recovery for tomorrow's battles. Do not underestimate small habits. A short daily workout, drinking more water, sleeping with intention, these are not minor acts. They are votes you cast every day for the future version of yourself. Each healthy choice is a message to your mind. I respect myself. I value my future. I am preparing for greatness. Your health is not a side goal. It is the foundation of every goal. If you ignore it, everything you build stands on shaky ground. If you strengthen it, everything you build stands firm. Imagine arriving in 2026 with not only a sharper mind, but also a stronger body, a body capable of carrying your vision forward. This is why health is the first true investment. It multiplies every other effort. When you are strong, you think clearer. When you are energetic, you work harder. When you are disciplined with your body, you become disciplined in every area of life. Protect it, nurture it, and build it, because your dreams depend on it. Financial discipline, a strong body gives you energy, but financial discipline gives you freedom. Without it, even the sharpest vision and the healthiest body can be trapped by limitations. Money itself is not the goal. It is a tool, and like any tool, it can build or it can destroy depending on how you use it. Many people live in a cycle of working hard but always feeling stuck. They chase temporary pleasures, spend without thought, and wonder why they never move forward. This is not about how much you earn. It is about how you manage what you have. Discipline with money creates options. It allows you to invest in yourself, to create opportunities, and to protect your future. Psychology reveals that instant gratification is one of the greatest traps of the human mind. The brain craves reward now, not later. That is why people spend money on what feels good in the moment instead of saving for what truly matters. But greatness belongs to those who can delay gratification, who can endure short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. Financial discipline is not about deprivation, it is about control. It means telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. It means saving before you spend, investing before you indulge, and building habits that create security and independence. Imagine arriving in 2026 with not just dreams, but with the resources to make them real. We'd also been free from unnecessary debt, free from the stress of living paycheck to paycheck, free to take risks that align with your vision. That freedom comes only through discipline. Every dollar is a decision. Every choice with money is either building your future or stealing from it. When you choose discipline, you choose freedom. And when you choose freedom, you unlock the ability to live life on your own terms. Protect your finances, master your habits, and remember, true wealth is not measured by what you spend, but by the strength of the foundation you build for your future. Section 6. Letting go of toxicity. Financial discipline gives you freedom, but freedom means little if you are surrounded by chains of negativity. The people you allow into your life, the habits you repeat, and the environments you stay in, these shape your destiny more than you realize. Toxicity is poison. It does not always kill quickly, but it slowly drains your energy, your focus, and your belief in yourself. Toxic people weaken you with constant doubt, criticism, and negativity. They do not celebrate your growth because your progress reminds them of their stagnation. Toxic habits steal your time, offering comfort in the moment but leaving you weaker in the long run. Toxic environments trap you in cycles where growth feels impossible, where ambition is mocked, and where mediocrity is rewarded. Psychology shows us that humans mirror the behavior of those around them. If you surround yourself with complainers, you will complain. If you surround yourself with dreamers, you will dream. Your brain is wired to adapt to the energy it consumes, just like your body adapts to the food you eat. That is why removing toxicity is not an option. It is a requirement for transformation. Letting go is not easy. It means setting boundaries, walking away from people you may care about, breaking habits that feel familiar, and leaving spaces that once felt safe. But comfort is not growth. Holding on to what hurts you only delays what heals you. Imagine the difference in your life when your circle inspires you instead of drains you. Imagine waking up free of destructive habits, surrounded by environments that push you forward. That energy fuels momentum, and momentum builds transformation. The truth is simple. You cannot rise while carrying the weight of toxicity. To step into the person you want to be in 2026, you must release what no longer serves you. Protect your space, protect your mind, and protect your energy, because your future depends on it. Relentless learning. Once you remove toxicity, space opens for growth, and nothing fuels growth more than learning. Knowledge is not just information, it is transformation. Every book you read, every skill you develop, every lesson you absorb becomes a weapon you carry into the future. The more you learn, the more powerful you become. The world is changing faster than ever. What you knew yesterday may not be enough tomorrow. Those who stop learning fall behind, trapped in outdated habits and limited thinking. But those who commit to relentless learning adapt, evolve, and rise above the rest. Learning is not a season of life, it is a way of life. Psychology proves that the brain thrives on challenge. When you expose yourself to new ideas, your mind forms new pathways, sharpening memory, focus, and creativity. Learning keeps you alive inside. It breaks the monotony of routine and awakens ambition. Without it, you stagnate. With it, you accelerate. Relentless learning does not mean sitting in classrooms forever. It means seeking wisdom everywhere. In books, in experiences, in mentors, in failures, every mistake carries a lesson. Every conversation has something to teach. Every challenge holds knowledge waiting to be uncovered. Those who see life this way are never empty-handed. They turn every moment into fuel for growth. Imagine who you could be in 2026 if you decided today to learn one new thing every day. A skill that multiplies your income. The mindset that strengthens your resilience. A perspective that opens doors you never saw before. Small lessons compound into massive transformation. Commit to becoming a student of life. Stay curious, stay hungry, stay open, because the moment you stop learning is the moment you stop growing. And growth is the essence of life. Your mind is your greatest investment. Feed it, challenge it, expand it. That is how you create a future bigger than your past. Building resilience learning fills your mind with strength, but resilience hardens your spirit. No matter how much knowledge you gather, life will test you. Obstacles will rise, setbacks will strike, and plans will break. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not intelligence, not talent, but resilience. The ability to keep moving when everything tries to stop you. Resilience is not about avoiding pain. It is about enduring it and transforming it into power. Every challenge you face is a training ground for your character. Hardships are not punishments, they are lessons in disguise. They shape you into someone capable of carrying the weight of success. Without resistance, there is no strength. Without struggle, there is no growth. Psychology reveals that people who develop resilience recover faster from failures and thrive under pressure. Their secret is perspective. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? They ask, what is this teaching me? That single shift in mindset turns suffering into progress and setbacks into stepping stones. Think about it. Storms do not destroy the strongest trees. They deepen their roots. Life's storms are no different. They may bend you, but they also build you. When you survive them, you emerge unshakable, carrying scars that remind you of your strength. Picture yourself in 2026, standing tall, not because life was easy, but because you refused to break when it was hard. Resilience is what allows you to rise after failure, to keep believing when others doubt, to stay disciplined when motivation fades. Do not fear the battles ahead. Welcome them, for they are proof that you are moving. Each challenge is a test, and each test is preparation for the life you are building. Remember, the strongest version of you will not come from comfort, but from resilience. And when 2026 arrives, you will thank the struggles for shaping the unshakable person you have become. 9. Discipline and consistency. Resilience gives you the strength to stand back up, but discipline and consistency keep you moving forward. Motivation may ignite the fire, but discipline is what keeps it alive when the flame starts to fade. Anyone can feel inspired for a moment, but only those who act with discipline create lasting change. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It is waking up early when your body wants to stay in bed. It is choosing the workout over excuses, the book over the screen, the progress over the comfort. Discipline is not about perfection, it is about commitment. Consistency multiplies the power of discipline. A single action may not change your life, but repeating it daily will. Psychology proves that habits shape identity. The actions you repeat carve pathways in your brain, making it easier each time until they become second nature. Small, consistent steps build unstoppable momentum. Think of water dripping on stone. One drop does nothing. But day after day, those drops carve valleys. Your discipline works the same way. Tiny daily actions create massive results over time. Skipping one day may feel harmless, but it breaks momentum. Showing up every day, no matter how small the step, builds an unshakable foundation. Imagine who you could become by 2026 if you committed to just a few disciplined actions every day. Exercising for 30 minutes, reading a few pages, saving a small amount. These choices may feel small today, but in 2 years they will transform your body, your mind, and your life. The truth is, greatness is not built in sudden bursts of effort. It is built in quiet, consistent actions that no one sees. Discipline is the bridge between your vision and your reality, and consistency is the road that carries you across. When you master both, you no longer need to wait for motivation because you have created a system that guarantees progress. Hold yourself accountable, stay disciplined, stay consistent, because the future belongs to those who show up every single day, whether they feel like it or not, detail like it or not. Discipline and consistency build strength, but without courage, that strength stays locked inside. Courage is the key that unlocks your potential, because no dream can be reached without stepping into the unknown. Playing safe may protect you from failure, but it also protects you from growth. The life you want will never come from comfort zones. It waits on the other side of risk. Fear is natural. The human brain is designed to avoid uncertainty, to stay where it feels safe. But safety is an illusion. The truth is, avoiding risk is the greatest risk of all because it guarantees regret. Failure is temporary, but regret lasts forever. When you choose courage, choose progress. When you choose fear, you choose to remain the same. Courage does not mean you are fearless. It means you move forward despite the fear. It means you take the step even when your legs. It means you trust yourself enough to believe that even if you fall, you will rise stronger. Every person who has achieved greatness has walked through fear, not around it. Psychology shows that exposure to fear reduces its power. The more you face what scares you, the less it controls you. Each risk you take expands your confidence, widens your possibilities, and proves to your mind that you are capable of more than you imagined. Picture yourself in 2026, looking back at today. Would you rather say, I tried and failed, or I never tried at all? The first gives you wisdom. The second gives you nothing but emptiness. Courage is not about recklessness. It is about calculated risks, about daring to chase opportunities, about refusing to let fear hold the pen that writes your story. Every bold step you take plants seeds for a future you cannot yet see. So do not wait for the perfect moment. It will never come. Take the risk, embrace the fear, and trust that the path will reveal itself as you walk. Because only those who dare to step forward will ever discover how far they can truly go. Courage pushes you forward, but without gratitude and inner peace, the journey feels empty. You can chase success, build wealth, and achieve goals, but if your heart is restless, nothing will ever feel enough. Gratitude grounds you. It shifts your focus from what is missing to what is already here, and that shift creates peace. Gratitude is not about ignoring challenges. It is about recognizing that even in difficulty, there is something to be thankful for, a lesson, an opportunity, a chance to grow. Psychology proves that gratitude rewires the brain. It reduces stress, increases happiness, and strengthens resilience. A grateful mind sees possibilities where an ungrateful one only sees problems. Inner peace does not mean life is without noise. It means you have trained yourself not to be controlled by it. When you cultivate peace within, the chaos outside loses its power over you. And peace is not weakness, it is strength. It is the ability to remain calm under pressure, to think clearly when others panic, and to keep moving forward with steady confidence. Imagine waking up each morning not consumed by what you lack, but fueled by what you already have. Imagine walking into challenges with a calm spirit, knowing that no storm can shake the foundation you've built inside. That is the power of gratitude and peace. They protect your energy and amplify your growth. The truth is, gratitude is a daily practice. It is found in small acts, writing down what you are thankful for, appreciating the people around you, or simply pausing to breathe and recognize the gift of being alive. These moments may feel small, but they build an unshakable mindset, one that cannot be broken by negativity. By 2026, your vision, your health, your discipline, your courage will mean little if you have no peace within. Gratitude ensures that every step of your journey is not just about reaching the destination, but about enjoying the path itself. And when peace lives inside you, success no longer feels like a chase. It becomes a reflection of who you already are. Gratitude and peace fill your heart, but the highest level of fulfillment comes when you live beyond yourself. True success is not measured only by what you achieve, but by what you give, by the lives you touch, and by the legacy you leave behind. Contribution turns personal growth into impact. It transforms success into significance. Human beings are wired for connection. Psychology shows that acts of giving create deeper happiness than acts of receiving. When you help others, your brain releases chemicals of joy and meaning. Contribution is not just a gift to others, it is fuel for your own spirit. It reminds you that your life has purpose beyond personal ambition. Legacy is not built at the end of your life. It is built in daily actions. Every word you speak, every choice you make, every hand you extend creates ripples that reach further than you can imagine. You may not realize it, but someone is watching you right now. Someone is learning from your strengths, your discipline, your courage. Your story is already influencing others. The question is, what kind of influence will it be? Contribution does not always mean grand gesture. It can be as simple as encouraging a friend, sharing your knowledge, mentoring someone who is lost, or giving kindness where the world shows none. Picture yourself in 2026, not only proud of who you have become, but proud of the difference you have made in the lives of others. That is legacy, knowing that your growth did not stop with you, but inspired and lifted others as well. The truth is, success that ends with you is too small. Aim for success that outlives you. Build not just a career, not just wealth, but an impact that remains long after you are gone. Because when you give, you do not lose, you multiply. And in that multiplication, your life finds its greatest meaning. Legacy is the mark you leave on the world, but the decision to begin shaping that legacy starts now. Time is moving, the days are slipping, and the path to 2026 is already unfolding with every choice you make. The question that matters is simple. Will you use these years to transform, or will you let them fade into regret? You have seen that change is not about waiting for the moment, it is about acting in this one. Vision gives you direction, health gives you strength, discipline gives you consistency, courage gives you progress, gratitude gives you peace, contribution gives you meaning. Each piece connects, each step builds upon the other, until together they form the life you dream of living. Do not underestimate what you can achieve in the time ahead. So, 2 years may seem small, but in truth, it is enough to completely reshape your future. With clarity, with focus, with daily action, you can walk into 2026 unrecognizable from the person you are today. That is the power of choice, and that power rests in your hands right now. Psychology reminds us that humans often overestimate what they can do in a week, but underestimate what they can do in a year. Imagine the transformations you could create in 2 small steps taken with consistency will become unstoppable momentum. Your future self is already waiting for you, stronger, wiser, freer. But it depends on the decisions you make in this moment. So rise today. Refuse to let comfort steal your years. Refuse to let fear write your story. Refuse to let time pass without purpose. Choose growth. Choose discipline. Choose courage. Choose gratitude. And above all, choose to live in a way that makes 2026 the year you look back on with pride, knowing you did not waste the chance to change your life forever. This is your time. This is your chance. Do not let it slip away.